Alright, hello and welcome back to Planet J Judo Let's Plays. Today we're going to be playing some Age of Wonders 4. So, the goal for today, obviously, to start with, is to clear out these bandit camps, or marauder camps technically, and then pretty much go from there. We might even induct Helden into our empire, so they're no longer a free city, or not a free city, but a city-state, whatever, a vassal city, and just become a straight-up city within our own empire. So, to start things off, let's see what we got here. Okay. Have I already claimed that? No. No, I have. Okay, moving over here. We're pushing into the Francian territory more, seeing what's going on over here. Outpost produced work camp. So, let's start off by getting ourselves a forester. And we already have palisade walls, so we'll go ahead and found the new city. Emerald City can expand. And we're doing okay on happiness. I'm trying to remember if we got something that would boost our happiness. Let's see. Natural order gives us +2. I don't know where we can see that. Is that one of our spells? Active? No. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. We'll grab another forester over here. How much does that take us down? Not by much. Okay. And then I remember we were building up this army to deal with whatever was coming from up there to attack us. We got some new empire development skills, but doesn't look like we can afford any of them at this moment. And Reynard has withdrawn to the void, so he's been defeated in combat. Okay. And we got 18 turns to take care of that. Well, let's see. Both of our armies are fully ready to begin launching attacks on these marauder guards. Let's see what we got. Now, how did we lose the elephant? Let's try to not lose the elephant. Okay. So, right off the bat, let's move defenders up here. Rotate them in defensive mode. Our bannermen. Maybe the Plague Serpent up there. Let's move Lasan right here. And then get you guys over here. Okay. Move the Wyverns over here. And then we'll go back to the Bannermen. Do a Bulwark standard. Very good. You can't reach nobody this turn, so you're gonna go defense, defense, defense. Okay. Now Now you guys, you're already in obscuring terrain. Hold our position here. We don't want the elephant too close. So let's move the elephant back. And then the archers will move over here. Put in defense mode. Move you. Conjure animal. No. There we go. Let's click the right thing. Okay. Move or rotate you. Bring the bannerman over. Buff. And end of turn. Alright, let's see what happens. Pretty decent position here. Let's have our archers immediately blast them. And then we'll have Lasand sap the strength out of those guys. Have our bannermen smite that guy. Our defenders take care of that one. Plague Serpent come up. Ooh, they got diseased. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Have our worm up here. You can't do nothing yet, so we'll have you wait. You flank them. Let's have you do a poison blast over there. Take a shot. Have you come over here, smite that one. And then let's see what spells we got here. There may not be much for that elephant to take care of next turn. Let's move you. Hopefully you can... Yep, got the kill. Let's see if Lasand can get the kill on that. Very good. Flank attack on that one. charge strike.
Huh? Oh?
Very good. Everybody else start moving up.
Uh-huh. Huh?
Go for it.
Huh?
5% chance to hit? No.
Huh?
Okay, wait. Already gone. Wait.
Uh-huh.
Just for good measure, we'll move the elephant up. And then, let's see. Alright, my turn. Let's see what kind of damage we can muster up. That was a straight up miss.
Uh-huh.
See if the archers can take care of it. Nope. Not these ones.
Oh?
And nobody died. I like that result a lot better. Wand of Lightning Strike. Let's give that to our queen. She can't move. Alright, let's level you up. Yeah, let's get that minus 20% upkeep. And then... yeah, Initiate of Nature. And Pack Leader. I don't believe Lasande leveled up. No. But she's close. Alright. Oh, we found another city of the goblins. Okay, y'all are gonna be healed. Next turn. That one's not, but we can do some healing on it to start off with on the next battle. Okay, let's do some exploring. Ooh, we have produced our forge. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. I don't want Bloody Edge, and I don't want that.
Huh?
Oh, you're not on the unicorn mount. I swear I put you on the unicorn mount, but oh well. Now, just to get an idea, let's take a look at the staves. Let's see, we've got Frost Spirit and Death Magic. Nope. Magic Materials. Let's see. That unlocks lightning damage. Physical. Fire. So I need Silver Tongue Fruit. I don't know that we can just search for that on the map. Because I don't remember what Silver Tongue Fruit looks like. That's haste berries. Oh well. Okay, they produced the spider hatchling.
Huh?
So we've almost got the Glade Runner, which I think is what I'm waiting for. Maybe. Let me see.
Uh-huh.
We got 2 fully ranged units, 2 fully melee, and then 1 that can be a either ranged or melee. So yeah, we're gonna wait for the Glade Runner on that one. And then we'll get the Wizard Tower level 1. Tranquility Pool. Alright. And end that turn. And it looks like we're officially at just straight up neutral with them. And we can't negotiate until he's back. Okay, so I would recommend backing off. We have no queue. Unit deals plus 25% damage when flanking.
Huh?
You'll very rarely be flanking. But you, on the other hand, might be. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move. See what the auto combat does. I have a feeling we'll lose the beetles. Yeah, no, we didn't. How about that? And then I don't think I would recommend doing another battle just yet. No, let's just try to move forward.
Uh-huh.
Ridge Keep is founded. Okay. Well, we're not going to be keeping it as Ridge Keep. Change city name, there we go. The Emerald... Oops. Glade. There we go. Nope. Assign governor. That's an iron deposit. I don't see... Now, we'll make our spy master the governor of this city. And we'll get the iron deposit immediately. Followed by a workshop. And the vendor. Bounty has been posted. Would love to, but I'm dealing with my own stuff right now. Speaking of which, you're preparing your attack in 10 turns. Okay. And I've received a message. I've been pondering the many allies and enemies I have in this realm. I am glad that you seem to be one of the former. Let us try to bring our empires closer. Sure, I guess. Can't make any pronouncements. Let's see, is there any... I'm not very rich. They won't just let me send you a gift, of course. No. Alright. I do not know why my game is being glitchy. Let me check something right quick. Okay. Close some windows, maybe that'll help the glitchiness. Beckoning of spring, a nymph comes frolicking from faraway fields and dances before you. Flowers spring up from wherever her feet land. You are drawn into the depths of her eyes like bottomless pools of cool green water. Her dance grows more feral and intense. The nymph seems to receive pleasure from her exaggerated movements until she suddenly stops in a suggestive pose, her ravenous gaze lingering on your body. Celebrate spring's fertility with me, Queen Lysande Root Dweller. Expose me to your dominion's potency. Can your expansion impress the nymph? Collapse the mine near the Emerald Grove to sow seeds there. Nope. Boost the birth rate of the Emerald City with fine wine. Fortify warrior bloodlines in the Emerald City by increasing their rations. Commission a husbandry expert to breed a blessed dragon mount. I do not want to collapse the mine. I'm not really worried about boosting the birth rate. I guess let's get the bonus draft. Okay. Move you down that way. Move these two armies up. Have you keep exploring this way. And I have the Glade Runner. Alright. Aspect of the root, which allows units to heal themselves in battle. Heals plus 30% temporary hit points and enters defense mode. Yep. I want aspect of the root. Emerald City can annex another province. I'm not really worried about annexation right now. Ooh, plus 5 city stability per adjacent conduit. Would that boost it? No, it doesn't look like it. But that would. And we'll get the prison cell. So it looks like we're not even going to bother waiting for that. We'll just... summon another Entwined Thrall. Emerald Glade can expand, but if we do so, we're going to put ourselves in trouble. Now we're going to leave it as is. I received a trade proposal, a defensive pact. Are you back yet? Yes. Even though I really don't want to spend the money, but right now I don't have much of an option. That dragon's lair is very scary. Alright, let's move you in. Move you in. Cover your troops' bodies in caustic worm mucus to repel the young caustic worms. It's 100%. No point in not doing it. Nice. Your troops search the area and tunnels. When they pass a crack beneath the central gold vein, someone whispers, "Are they gone?" A bannerman crawls out of his hiding spot. I knew someone would come looking for me eventually. I hid down there for days, I think, eating larvae and slimy moss to survive. The boy chuckles and produces a satchel, but it was worth it. The tunnels surrounding this gold vein are teeming with rubies. The bannerman sighs gratefully. For rescuing me, please accept the treasure I discovered. My skills are at the service of Queen Lysande Root Dweller. So I receive 10 gold, and Greta gains 100 renown. Your expertise on metal and stone will make the Emerald City thrive. That would boost production, which would be very nice. I can gain knowledge. Changes from 4 to 3. I think I want the knowledge. And you move down here. Alright, we've taken care of that quest, so we can begin moving back. I'm not too worried about that dragon's lair just yet. Go back here, Seminar Entwined Thrall. Now we can begin moving this army. And we've got new empire development. Let's see. What I worry about with that is unit upkeep. But we'll do it. Has gained a level of renown. So now... Okay, each mine grants plus 5 gold. Renown level 2. Each mine grants plus 5 city stability. And army bonus gets 5 unit morale. Nice. I can create a bounty. An infestation is sending forces. Well, I got a counter army for that, so... Oops. Okay. I don't see another iron deposit, which is unfortunate. I'll just go ahead and build the quarry. Ooh, it's a bear. Could be useful. Yep. This city I can't really expand just yet. So we'll end our turn. So now that we've gotten that quest taken care of, we can come back down here and take care of all the enemies down here. Alright, that gave us a food bonus. Let's move you up, see if we can't see what's coming to us. It's a low risk. I don't like that. Can I cast a spell this turn? No. That's unfortunate. Oh great, we've stumbled upon another outpost. So he is expanding. Emerald Blade produced the workshop. Okay, now let's get a library. We're not going to annex. We have a hero's offer to join, but I'm not going to take it right now. Another ruler was denounced. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. Negotiation succeeded. So we are now in bonded vassalage. And I was complimented for my diplomatic approach. Why are you mad at me again? You received a gift. Our alignment is different. You're threatened. We have Supreme Vassalage in 8 turns, which by then we can integrate, or we can integrate now, but I think Supreme Vassalage makes it super. Alright. We'll see what the auto does if we lose any more than 1. Okay. We lost the bear, unfortunately. So we're gonna do a strategic retreat so we can heal back up. Alright. Move these guys in, see what happens. I really don't lose anybody. Okay, we didn't. Very good. We'll wait for some healing on that one. Get that watchtower and keep moving. Emerald City produced the Wizard's Tower. I got 3 turns for the Sacred Meadow and 2 turns for the Prison Cell. We get a Tithe Shrine after that. Produce the vendor, produce the library. I need to set production here. Let's get the Clergy Common. And then I suppose the storehouse. And we're not going to enlist another hero just yet. So I'm almost certain that by the time we get into the second bit of the Great Divide, the new expansion will have come out. Alright, let's go into the city so they can't hit us just in case. Move you down here. Okay. That army is all healed up, but this army is not. They are mostly. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Nice. Boots of Freedom. Very fast movement, swift, and immunity. Ooh. We are giving that to our Spy Master. Okay. You've got Greaves of Swiftness. You've got Shoes of Illusion. Oh, and a level up. Let's see. Enveloping Wild Growth. Enemy units in the area of effect conjure Wild Growth have a 90% chance of gaining blind and immobilized. Nice. Let's get that. Okay. I really don't want to risk anybody dying. Because, let's see. Nope. Can I... Let's see, you're an elite right now. Yeah, you're 2 level ups from becoming a full-fledged wyvern, so we are going to continue healing for now. Then this scout up here. Okay. An allied scout. Okay. We'll get the Entwined Protector this time. Emerald Glade produced the Clergy Commons, and Emerald Glade can expand, but we're not worried about expansion at this point. However, we will go ahead and get that to upgrade us, and then immediately go for the tavern. You know, if you would mute your phone, that wouldn't be an issue.
I thought about it, but I was in the middle of a character.
Of course you were. Okay, let's see. I can disenchant the horse mount. Oh my goodness. I swear, if I get copyright strike for that, I'm gonna be upset.
For June?
It's a possibility. Alright, let's end this turn. How are we with you? We're back down to 200, so our gift was a waste. Oh well. I forgot to do the unit enchantment. I will do that this turn. Okay, before I do anything. Maybe not. Your hero, Pellinir the Raven, appointed governor of the Emerald Glade, approaches you in distress. Wise Queen, I would like to ask for your advice on the following matter. A group of disgruntled veterans have been stirring up trouble in the city. They have set up camp just outside the gates, where they continue to sow dissent and make demands, yet the city guard does not want to take up arms against their own. Great Queen, can you relieve us of these dissenters? I will deal with the insurrectionists. Now then. Aspect of the root. Get that now.
Oh.
Okay. We'll go ahead and go deal with those guys real quick, because by that time I should be healed up enough to take care of these rats. Okay, you are fully healed up. However, I don't think we're strong enough to take on that small monster den on its own, or on that army's own. So, let's get a defender, a wild speaker, a vampire spider hatchling, and we'll wait after that. We'll summon them all down. Okay. You guys just chill. Okay. Move down here. We'll go up this way, see what's up this way. Some ogres by the looks of it. He has returned. Other rulers have started a war. Ooh. Good to know. Other rulers declared a friendship. Good to know. Now then, can you be friends with me? Pretty please? I'll try sending him a gift. We'll send him a gift of mana. Let's see what that does. End our turn. And I shouldn't have to do any violent action against these guys. I should be able to reason with them. I've never dealt with it to where you haven't been able to reason with them. I'll make sure the veterans of the Emerald Glade are looked after. Growth in the Emerald Glade is blocked for 6 turns, which I'm not that worried about, but I gained 10 alignment, and the army is removed from rotation. You dealt with the disgruntled veterans and restored peace to the Emerald Glade. Pellinir the Raven is relieved. Thank you, Queen Lasan, Root Dweller, for restoring order in the Emerald Glade. The citizens are very impressed by your actions. They won't rise up again for a while. Even the elderly are more motivated than ever. It seems the veterans of the city are eager to show their worth once more. What should we have them do? Give them a say in the Geishless Council, which boosts or gains city stability for 6 turns. Let them protect caravans. So I gain 72 gold per turn for 6 turns. That would be good. Or draft in my cities. I'm gonna go with gold. I want money. Okay. Aspect group is ready. So now our shield units will be protected. And just take a look-see, make sure I know exactly what that does. Or who it affects. Shield units and polearm units. Oh boy. Hopefully that thing doesn't try to attack me next turn. That would be bad. Very, very bad. Okay, that should be a relatively easy battle. Oh. We don't even have to do nothing. How nice. Okay, we are approaching some kind of a bandit camp or something here. I'm not going to be able to see what it is, but the Emerald Glade produced the storehouse, and it's about to upgrade. Plus, my people are very happy right now, so let's go ahead and expand what we can. Forester. Let's get another forester. Quarry over here. Okay. We don't want to go too crazy with this, otherwise our people will be very, very mad when those effects wear off. And we'll send all these spiders to the Emerald City. Other rulers have declared a rivalry. You two just declared friendship. Other rulers have started a war. Bounty has been posted. I can create a new bounty. A new rally has started. Alignment has changed from good to very good. Let's make sure there's nothing else I want to do this turn. Nah. Really need to figure out something for my mana income, though. Is it due to upkeep? Upkeep and enchantments is what's killing me. Because of course it is. Move our queen down. Attack these guys. Shouldn't. We didn't. Didn't even hardly take any damage. Okay, let's see. So our current shield gives us 3 defense against non-flanking units. The Noble Aegis adjacent allies receive 2 defense and 2 resistance, plus the 3 defense. Okay, so I'm going to give her the Noble Aegis. These spiders can keep moving. You're going to keep waiting. Looks like we've discovered a new vassal city, but we can't get past them just yet. You are going to come back down here. And we're going to head this way. And this army can wait. Emerald City can expand once more. Let's get a quarry. Got, so that'll be 3. The spiders will make 6. And this guy can just be on his own. You camp. You camp. Summon the wild animals there. We got the Grimbeak Crow. No, I don't want to respond to that. Okay. Eesh. Not looking good from there. But we should be able to start defending it. Or going after it pretty soon. Okay. Move our queen over here. Attack this one. Got a level up. And 1 rank up for one of our normal units. Alright. Let's see what you got. Get the 20% damage for retaliation and opportunity attacks. And then back up so we can heal. Nice. Alright, we've got new tones to look at. Let's get Tome of the Fey Mists. And we're losing 2 mana. Okay. Fey Touched is a minor race transformation. Okay. I'll lock the Mistling and I'll take the staves. Let's see, that's got 3 turns. Okay, let's get the Tithe Shrine next. And then you are getting a Tithe Shrine as we speak. We'll get a Monolith afterwards. And then the Fey Water Pond per adjacent Forester. So if we put it right there, it'll be somewhat effective. It'll be more effective there. I can either get 6 or 9. I think I'll do the 9. I want as much mana as we can start bringing in. Okay. Free City shares 60% of its income, shares all of its magical resources, but we can integrate it now, which would give us a very good boost to our income, I believe. Yeah, let's go ahead and integrate it. Yes. Alright, let's inspect it. However, they are very unhappy. Why are you so unhappy? Because you don't even have a freaking tavern built, that's why. Okay. We'll give you the prospecting one. Okay. You are not expanding for some time. You've got conduits. Okay, your conduits make some sense at least. Let's change this to a forester. Change this to a forester. That one makes sense. That one makes sense. Change that to a forester. That one makes sense. Okay. And I can recruit her, but I'm not going to just yet. Okay, let's see. Do we have... No. Okay. I forgot that in the base game without mods it's a little bit harder to do the forge because there's not any buildings that give you the ability to earn that resource. But that's okay. Alright, let's move you over there. You over here, because either way we should be able to deal with this. Now then, you guys have displaced reality. Every 2 turns, all units are teleported by 2 hexes. We'll try it. Not the wyverns. Damn. Let's just take a look. Okay. 7 and 7. That deals 10, so that deals way more damage. And we don't have any armor. Okay. However, we can summon another wild animal. And take on these guys. Very good. Now the land around this city is fairly secured. How much longer? You've got 1 turn. Okay. Yep, we'll wait for that army to become full. Emerald City has produced the shrine, produced a wild speaker, Emerald Blade can annex. Let's get into the Forester. Grimbeak Crows. These guys evolve. No. Okay. We'll just have you sitting there. He's returned. And now I'm receiving a summons to war. If I decline, we'll lose our defensive pact. Our forces are just about equally matched. That's not very promising. However, Reynard is also at war with them, so that should help us out. So we'll go ahead. Very well, Lasand Root Dweller, she says through gritted teeth. If it is a war you want, a war you will get. Call the banners. She's at war with everybody except for Techo. Bounty has been posted. I was insulted. I accepted a call to war. Hopefully we can begin to make this city happy. Rite of Autumn. From the tangled depths of the wilds near your city, the Emerald City, the cackling song of an autumn fairy entices you. Come bless the land with apples, let the harvest rest, the spoils for all to grapple, feed bear, bird, fay, and nest. It is asking for this year's harvest to nurture the creatures of the wild. Will you make that sacrifice? Growth will be blocked for a turn, and I will gain city stability, which is very good. Or use some of the harvest instead to curry favor. And I can gain an autumn fairy unit, which is all lightning damage or electric damage. We'll do the city stability. Okay. So everybody is close enough that we can do this battle without losing everybody. Hopefully nobody dies. Of course I say that and then 3 units die. Alright. Let's move you back. Get the bear into this main army. Okay, I've got 1, 2... 1, 2. So I need a tiebreaker. let's grab one of the vampire spiders. Also, he has leveled up. Let's see. Snapshot. Snapshot now knocks targets back 1 hex. 90% chance of inflicting immobilized. Killing an enemy unit resets all ability cooldowns, can only trigger once per turn. Killing an enemy unit grants the hero +1 strengthened and 2 regeneration. If this hero is not engaged in melee, when its turn starts, then it gains +1 range on its physical ranged attacks until it moves. Nice. The hero gains slippery and swift. Let's get the experience. Okay, have you guys camp. You're already camping. 6 turns until anything else can be built. Okay. Let's see where you can move to. Oh, that must have just spawned. Okay. And let's have us wait a turn. And then you come down here, because we are right next to enemy territory. Okay, that tavern's about to be done. So let's get the caltrop stash. And then, let's see. I guess let's get a forester. We got a little piglet. Have them come over there. Okay, let's see. Let's get an herbalist right there. Sacred Meadow. Would actually be really good right there, because it'll get, is it +5? Yeah. So let's put the Sacred Meadow here. And we'll get a wildlife sanctuary there. Alright. That city is done for now. Okay, we're not worried about summoning anything just yet. The province is being pillaged, not anymore. Although I do need to take care of that Marauder Guard too. And let's see. The only thing extra we can build here is a levy camp, so we're not going to worry about that just yet. You are almost done with your tavern, and then you're going to be building a tithe shrine. You'll get an archer battlement. And a blacksmith. And you're happy enough. Dang it, I thought that was silver tongue fruit for a second, but that's astral dew. We'll go ahead and get a Conduit? Yeah. Get a conduit there. Ooh, got a unicorn. And we got the... Okay, so province improvements in provinces with mana nodes grant +5 knowledge and mana now. So this is giving an additional bonus. Very nice. I don't know if that changes my enchantments. I've got lightning damage, frost damage, spirit damage, physical damage, and death damage. I think... Oops, that one. Close. I think I actually want to do a lightning sword for my captain. It'll inflict diseased. Plus 20. Actually, no. Yeah, let's do the lifesteal. And we'll name it Thunder Fury. Because why not? And we'll forge that. Okay, you're set up pretty well. You're set up pretty well. Let's get a market. And a stonemason. And we'll leave that. Okay, let's have that piglet join that army. We just dealt with an invading force, so we'll go ahead and move these guys down. Oops. Move you right there. Let's see. I'd really like to get this crawler's nest, so let's try to get that. And then you'll just follow. You come down here. Smooth Blade produced the tavern, so now the happiness is going through the roof. Let's get the Arcane Institute. How much longer? I wonder. I received a trade proposal. Other rulers made a defensive pact. Yep, that's not surprising. Okay, you're at peace with me and him for now. Let's see about doing a wizard's bond. Boost our relations a little bit. Next turn we'll attempt to get this crawler's nest, which will give us 5 Imperium, 20 production, plus 2 mana per quarry and city domain, and add Storm Scale and Plague Serpent units to the Rally of Leeches. Okay. So you're strong, but honestly not by much. Let's see what the auto does. We did not lose anybody. Very good. After the spiders are dealt with, you can search the cave with ease. You find several cocoons, most of them empty or with their contents decayed. Then one of your companions calls you over. This one's still breathing. You quickly free the living victim, and after a moment of respite, he is able to speak. Thank the Gaudier for your arrival. My name is Harold Moondagger of Celestial Haven. We traveled here to investigate this so-called safe haven, and then, well, he gestures towards the cocoons. I owe you my life, O Queen. He says, if you need my help in the future, you need only ask. We'll send him home to Celestial Haven. And we can now annex the crawler nest. But let's send our units this way. Okay. And then we'll attack these guys. Please don't have anybody die. 3 units yet again. We're going to disenchant the equipment. Okay. I lost most of my melee units from that, so we're going to have you come over. And we'll just send the rest back. But I'd really love to be able to make a Glade Runner. That's not going to happen for a while. You know what, let's do a Razorback. And they're an archer unit. Why not? Okay, let's see. A derelict workshop. Yeah, we got an enemy unit right on us. Go this way. I'll then produce the tavern. Okay. Let's go through there, I suppose. Ooh, a unicorn, that'll help greatly. Okay, Emerald Blade can annex. Let's get the Crawler's Nest first. Archon Blood was acquired. My ruler leveled up. Let's get that minus 20 unit upkeep. And we've got new Empire developments. Let's get the advanced logistics. I've received a message. It may not be so different after all. Okay. Let's see. infestation is sending an invading force. Ah yes, that Helden is no longer dealing with. Not good. Looks like we're going to be building up our military, and rather quickly. Which is unfortunate because we're just now getting into some good resource amounts.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You replace that sword with Thunder Fury.
Huh?
Go. Resources and be on our merry way back. Let's move the spiders over here. 4, 5, and 6.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's get Staves of Mist. Train another Razorback. You just wait.
Yeah.
You wait. Looks like you've got some issues to deal with there, bud. Okay. And we're just gonna learn to summon Mistling. Let's take a look at the arsenal, see if there's anything we can disenchant. Not right now, sadly. And end this turn. Alright, and as this turn comes back to us, I'm going to call it a day. So next turn we're going to deal with this large monster den and hopefully this small monster den. We shall see. But that'll be the goal for the next episode. We completed our goal here, which was to clear this out, finish the quest that was up here, and start expanding this city. And we had a little bonus by taking Helden into our ranks. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, guys, see ya!